And joining us now, Illinois Democratic Senator Tammy Duckworth, a member of the Armed Services Committee, an Iraq War veteran, a Purple Heart recipient. Your initial reactions when you heard about this, Senator?
Just furious, Andrea. I mean, I cannot believe that any president of the United States would do this. And for him to have been out there telling these lies, because that's what they are, lies, at a time when he knew in his own words that this pandemic was at least five times deadlier than the normal flu. And then he was out there telling people not to wear their mask. He's telling people, you know, I have two little girls myself, that the kids can't catch it. It's more than dereliction of duty. You know, I just cannot imagine that anyone with good conscience would do that, let alone the leader of our nation.
Now, there's a lot that we've inferred from their public actions, but now there's a lot specifically that Woodward is reporting on General Mattis, the former Defense Secretary, Dan Coats, the former DNI, reporting that, you know, from CNN, we learned that they had such concerns that Mattis would sleep in his clothes at one point, afraid that he was going to be awakened and have to stop the use of nuclear weapons that North Korea would actually launch, that we could have been close to war, that he would pray at the National Cathedral.
Well, this president likes to use the military and the might of America's nuclear arsenal and America's military for his own ego. He's all about stroking his own ego. He's not actually about keeping Americans safe. We know that from the lies he told about the pandemic, that now we have almost 200,000 dead Americans. But time and again, he has taken the words of our adversaries over those of our own intelligence community. He still has not demanded an investigation into whether or not Russia put bounties on the heads of American troops. He has denigrated Gold Star families. He has denigrated those same generals that he used to call my generals. Now he says terrible things about them. This man has failed in so many ways. He's failed when it comes to the pandemic, and he's failed as the commander-in-chief of our military.
To say nothing of using the terms losers and suckers about those who are wounded, you obviously were grievously wounded in action.
Yes, apparently I, too, am a loser and a sucker in Trump's book. But let me tell you, that's good company for me to be in, with men and women who laid down their lives to defend this great nation, with men and women who are willing to serve something greater than themselves, not for the thanks and the gratefulness of the people around them, but sometimes they serve, and most of the times they serve to protect people who will never know of their service. Our men and women in uniform are the bravest, most noble people who live by a codes of conduct and values that this president can't even imagine. He calls people cowards when he himself is the coward. He doesn't understand honor and duty and loyalty because he himself has never displayed those types of actions himself in his own personal conduct. It is shameful that he is the commander-in-chief of this military, and it is shameful that he continues to not safeguard our military the way he's supposed to.
Now, there's also a stunning revelation from the president to Woodward saying, there's also, he said, I have built a weapons system that nobody ever had in this country before. This is in the context of talking about going up against Kim Jong-un. He seems to be revealing something that's classified because Woodward went back to his many sources in the military, and they said that they could not discuss that with him at all, but did confirm that there is some new nuclear system.
Well, he continues to really reveal classified information, everything from information that we received from our allies, Israel, that he revealed to Russian leaders when he brought them into the Oval Office while keeping the American press out. He has continued to show that he is not someone who can be safe, who can be trusted to safeguard America's national secrets. And this is the commander-in-chief of our military. It is dereliction of duty. It is a failed leader. If he were a rank-and-file officer in the United States military, he would definitely be prosecuted for some of the things that he's done as commander-in-chief. And he continues to hold himself up as if he's some sort of a hero. And in fact, he is nothing but a draft-dodging coward, someone who can't even keep the secrets of this nation.